And in my gorgeous Saggies, it's Dr. Leona. I'm cleansing you, cleansing Osiris, the singing bowl, all of our gorgeous cards, the oracles, our beautiful voodoo dolls, and I'm cleansing myself as well. I'm going to put this down here and let the smoke drift in your direction, gently toward you. We're cleansing the space because it's been a very weird couple of weeks here in the States. I'm sure it is around the world. So guys, I'm going to make 3 sounds right now coming from the singing bowl. Ready? Namaste, Om Namah Shivaya to my gorgeous Sagittarians out there. You know I've got your energy. What's shaking? Bacon. All right, guys, I love you so much. Saggie, you are that 9th house ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter, your ruling planet's about to make a big moves, like big ones. It will affect you most, as well as Pisces, your twin souls out there, your twin flame energies, your twins are Pisces. Jupiter rules both Pisces and Sag, and you're like, well, they're a water sign. I'm a fire sign. Well, actually, you're a mutable sign, which means you're the water of fire. Big difference. Leo is fire of fire. Aries is air of fire. So the true fire comes from Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. You are water of fire. You're water first because you're a mutable sign. I know, I don't like it either, but it is what it is, okay? You probably got some Scorpio, and so you're good. Don't worry about it. Try not to assign too much meaning to these things because that's a sure sign that we're going to have to let go of whatever we want to hold on to. All right, so Saggie, let's see what happens. I just did a gorgeous reading for Aries. Wow, it was beautiful. I can't even believe. So if you have any Aries placements, go check that out because that is, oh boy, insane. Good things coming for those Aries people. I'm a little jelly, but we're going to have something great come for us too. Let's find out in just a few moments. If you want to see this extended video, guys, please come to Patreon at any paid tier. If you come in as a VIP through the 22nd, today's the 17th, you only have like 5 days left on that offer. I'm really not going to offer it anymore. I just don't have the time or the inclination. Sorry, I just can't do it. You know, you just, you have too much going on. If I have to make the time in my calendar, I'm going to need to get paid for the work I actually do because I don't take any money for this work. I don't feel like that's something I wish to do. It does look like there could be a little bit of lack, someone not taking money. Should we keep going? Yeah, someone here had a karmic partner that you were married to who you did not love you. They didn't give you much. They were a narcissist. They breadcrumbed you. Oh, this is rough. You gave and gave and gave, and that's the truth and nothing but the truth. You worked hard. They hardly worked. They made you feel like a fool for some of you. You stay with them because of the love of family. Maybe theirs. Maybe you love their family. The healing comes in from children. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Some of you lost a child. I know I did too. Yep. Some of you are manifesting abundance, money. Let's see what we got. You know what I'm not doing it for you. We're gonna redo. Actually, they're telling me to put down the deck and choose another deck. All right, we're gonna do that. I know it's live and I know we're 4 minutes in, but I'm not showing you those cards. I refuse. So I see that there's pain there, all right? That was like the first card out of the deck. I'm like, no, we're gonna see what happens. If they insist on it, we're gonna have to suffer through whatever the reading is. But I think maybe we won't have to. Let's see. There's a message here coming out that I'm seeing. There's love coming out for you. I can feel it. Some of you that want that love, it's going to come for you. And you're going to have to make a decision. But let's see. Okay, still getting 5 of Swords. So someone walked away and you're unhappy about that still. 5 of Swords. That's a sense of regret. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. Now, that is the energy of stability, of home, of a marriage, of family. So I like this 5 of Swords rather with the 9 of Swords. Are you worried because someone walked away in the past? Or are you thinking about how you have to walk away now? Some of you want to run away. You see some hidden enemies coming out for you, and you want to run, but you can't. Why can't you? Because in this Three of Pentacles, it's not family, friends, or work colleagues. I mean, it's not like maybe it's a wedding or something, or a conference. No, this is definitely hidden enemies, 2 of them in particular, making a coordinated effort to hurt you because you're happy. Oh, wow. Well, that would definitely make me nervous as well. And you know what, Saggie? You're going to have those people in your world, and some of them could have Sagittarius energy. To be honest with you, I see that they're monsters, whoever they are. They're so jealous of you because you're just like happy and you just live your life, and they don't like that. Yeah, well, they also might be pissed because you actually have had some good sex. Well, Saggie, you know, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, am I right? They're so mad. People like you and look at you, and there's jealousy. Someone here has some Leo energy. Also, someone is connected to a past life in Egypt. I'm seeing Ra energy come out for you. Wow, that's Horus. By the way, the son of Isis and Osiris, who is here, right here with us. Osiris was brought back together by Isis after being cut up into a million pieces by somebody who was quite jealous, the husband of Osiris's sister. So Osiris's sister helped Isis pick up all the pieces of Osiris, and Isis, with her magic, put him back together. And then Osiris gave Isis a son, Horus. Okay, so I see the energy of Amun-Ra. I see that this is an entanglement with these people. This is a karma. This is many lifetimes. You're going to have to end it with them in some way. You're going to have to finish the karma with them, whoever these monsters are. You see, you're happy, and they try to, you want love, you want to escape, you want to move on with your life, and these people are, whoever they are, they're brutal. Look at that. There's that energy of the wolf or the coyote, and you have somebody who is very evil, bigger, evil smile, throwing spears, throwing barbs, trying to cut the coyote, who is smaller, but is not, understands that they have to be cautious. They're looking at them like, holy shit, I can't take my eyes off them because who knows what they're going to do. And it looks like there could even be a fire started in the background. Like this person is like making sure that there's nowhere for this coyote to go to. They're trying to kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is somebody from within your home space. This could be family. Could be an in-law as well. All right. I tried to avoid reading this. I wanted the nice reading that Aries got, but here we come. Okay, good luck now. Am I right? Come on, Saggie. Am I right or am I right? What we see here is what's happening on the surface. So someone here has been dealing with this. Maybe your whole life you've been dealing with this, but I definitely see you coming out to play now. Kitty has claws, don't we though? And you know, you're just like done with this person. They've just beaten you up and beaten you up, and you're just done. You're coming out with all your magical forces, all the magic around you. You've got a volcano behind you. So this has been simmering for a minute here, and it looks like you may have a partner in crime. It looks like you may have a queen of coins on your side. So that could be somebody helping you finance whatever it is you have to do. The sun here connected. This person could be Leo energy. They could have a Capricorn sun. They could, there could be a energy of a Leo ascendant here, Sag ascendant, Capricorn Ascendant, there's this really powerful energy. And remember, it was Isis who put everything back together. But before she could do that, she actually had to hide out in the swamps. She had to hide, she had to lay low. And that's what this energy is here. You know, after her husband had been slaughtered, needlessly slaughtered, out of jealousy, out of envy, she had to hide, she had to save herself and hide out in the swamps. And so that's why Isis energy is 8th house energy. So we see some Scorpio right there. Yeah, and this Nine of Cups is coming in with an offer. So some of you may have, this could be jealousy because you are moving on with your life. You're moving on to another relationship, and people in your circle may not have liked it. And yes, it could actually be people that you were closest to within your own family unit. So if you are a parent, it could be your children, your children's, the other parent of your children could have done it. 11/11, as I said that. So I'm thinking, yeah. For some of you, wow. Well, whew. I've got some pens and I got a couple of voodoo dolls here, so let me at them. All right, this 10 of Cups is what's beneath it all. Yeah, what are they so jealous of? You had a relationship, you had love, you were free. You had moksha, you were a free person. You were loving life, you know, foodie, love experiences, maybe you were traveling, doing your Saggie thing, right? Jupiter in the 9th house thing, kind of like, yeah, I'm going to help the world, but I'm also going to help myself. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to go and do the things, but I will also be helping me too. You know, so there's this energy of happiness, of love, of joy, pure joy, in such a state of joy that you may not have even recognized these two people were looking at you the whole time like you were a snack. They just, and not in a good way. They just, everything you did, everything you told them, every good thing that happened to you, every bad thing they celebrated behind your back. This is all happening behind your back. And one of them thoroughly enjoys trying to take you down. The other one is just like teeth, baring their teeth, ready to go with a Saracen sword. They want to cut your head off. It's like, this person is like, they just can't stand you. They won't be happy until you're not in their life at all. And that's up to them. You know, they could just not engage, but it looks like they don't know how, and they have to be angry at somebody. I don't think they can be angry at the person they want to be angry at. So this is an energy of love, of relationship. You have a helper emerging right here, someone connected to the sun. It could be a father of your children, possibly as well, for some of you. It could be that person. Weirdly, they could have been part of the problem here, but they may be coming around to help you out. Some of you are very nervous. I do see a child, a girl child here. They could be on the other side, but this person, whoever this is, this energy, it's an energy for me, and I honestly can't tell. For some of this collective, they're here. For others, they're on the other side. This is a person that's praying. They are looking up at the stars, at the moon. They could be more isolated. It looks like they've got their foot in water, and they've got long hair here, and their hair, a little of their hair and their toes are in the water. So this is a person that's trying to telepathically connect with you in some way, talking to you, thinking about you, praying, wishing, hoping. With this energy of the lamb, it's an innocent, it's a person, it's a child, they're an innocent, and they are praying every night. You might hear them, you might feel it, it might be difficult for you. There is a child involved for some of you. And here's this energy of Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is you saying, you know, like I said, you're coming in, and you're coming in to win. Like Isis, you may have to lay low for a while, or you may have had to lay low for a while until you could gather your strength until you could, you know, get your stability, until you could come out swinging. I see that some of you are going to be coming out swinging for those enemies that are hidden. We have Venus right now in Leo, and that's where Leo, the fifth house, is where we have the karma. Okay, that's our biggest karma. So we have Venus and Ketu there. So having Venus and Ketu in Leo is like having the Sun, Venus, and Ketu all together. And the Sun is not far away. It's in Virgo, the house of hidden enemies. So you best believe, and the Sun is there with Mercury right now, today, as of the 9/17, or 17th September. That's when this is happening. So you're going to hear from your enemies. Those hidden enemies are going to be made public in some way. You're not standing for this. You're getting help. You're getting support. You're getting the money you need. You're going to get the money you need. There's someone coming in also with a relationship energy, someone who loves you. This is an energy of you're going to get what you want, no matter what's happening with these people, whoever they are. For you, my gorgeous Saggies, I don't like them, and I see them meeting like very sticky ends. You know, in terms of like, you know, just in terms of how they're not seen as, they're not going to be seen as the heroes in the story. You are, because you've been holding back. You've done the best you could. Someone's tried to, you know, cut off your wings. They don't want you to fly. They don't want you to soar. You can soar high in the sky. They don't like that because we have the eagle here, this hawk energy, a golden eagle right there. Yeah, these people are going to be trying to fight with you. And it does, underneath it, they're quite jealous because you have a life, or you've had a life that somehow pissed them off in a big way, because they don't have what you have. You know, they're jealous. There's a lot of jealousy here. This is a jealousy card for me. So someone here could have the sun in Jayishta, like something like that, a lunar mansion in Scorpio. I see this energy of a big fight coming in. You're going to have to fight for yourself, Saggie. And some of you, you're fighting for a relationship. It could be with a child, the Magician, communication here. Gemini energy to Cancer. So that's where Jupiter, this is Jupiter's movements now. That's your ruling planet. Jupiter is going to be moving forward. Yeah. If you have some creative ideas, it's going to be a good time to act on it when Jupiter, your ruling planet, is exalted in Cancer. It's not going to be there for a long time in 2025 at all. And then in 2026, it enters fully. It'll go backwards. It'll be retrograde, and then it starts to go direct, but it will be going direct again in early February in Gemini. So it will have transited all the way back to the beginning of Gemini, and it will be going, or almost all the way back. Maybe it'll be about the midway point, I guess. And then it will travel February, March, April, and then mid-May, you're going to start to see Jupiter go into Cancer. It's going to be in between Gemini and Cancer, and it will be there for about a year. And that is going to be, so whatever we have happening in October, that'll be a once in 12-year transit. So you have to think about that. Jupiter is going into Cancer for like just a few months here in 2025, and then it rolls back into Gemini. So for the Sagittarius ascendants out there, that's your 7th house. There is absolutely a husband coming in for you. And when it rolls into Cancer, I'm going to tell you, it's going to, that husband energy is going to be in your 8th house. So that's sexual affairs, secret sexual affairs. There's going to be something that whatever you have in the 8th house, Jupiter will be over that. So you could make a lot of money. You could be traveling. You could be doing more things, more expansion and growth happening at that time. In 8th house energy, that's what also where we see psychology. That's where we see the law. There's going to be some energies of research, the occult is there, religion, And that's where you're going to be. You're going to be in all those spaces. You're going to be in the 8th house. So you may need to survive some things with Jupiter there, expansion and growth. I like to say it could be a time, depending on what you have there. If you had Rahu there, whatever you desired, I'd say you would get. But if you have Rahu opposite that house, basically 6 places away, there's a karma with Jupiter being there, with the husband energy. Jupiter in the 8th house could be the death of a husband as well, or the death of a masculine partner, especially if it was a first husband. So that could be coming for you as well. You know, if they're older. You also should watch out for yourselves, because if you're a Sagittarius ascendant, that's your physical life, and Jupiter will represent wherever Jupiter transits, you will be transiting in that way. And if you happen to have your Jupiter in a Drishtana house already, you know, having it in the 8th house isn't going to make or break anything there for you. But there is going to be something going on for sure. That's going to be, there could be a sudden ending with a husband. I don't know how that will manifest for you. It just depends on you. But there could be a sudden ending there. Okay, with the 9 of Wands, you're trying to protect yourself, or you need to protect yourself. Oh, I'm getting, oh, wow, all right. Other side is here with us. I like to wait until we go to Patreon for this, but I'm going to share it now. I'm looking at the time. It's 10 o'clock at night. I don't have anything in the morning, do I? That's next week. Next week, I got to get up at the crack of fucking dawn on Thursday, yeah. All right, well, tomorrow it looks like it's a better day for me, but guys, okay, the other side's getting upset. They're getting dysregulated here. They have something to tell us. That light is flickering. Let's see. Yeah, it goes back to this, doesn't it? Knight of Swords. Yeah. You might have come in with love to these, whoever these enemies are, family, I think, for some of you. And they are going to come in loaded for bear. They're going to come in. You had to protect yourself from this. You were too soft with someone, or someone, more than one someone. And they were cluster B and wanted to harm you. They saw that you were soft, and they saw that as a weakness, and they thought, oh great, we're going to just take advantage. Like from the beginning, you know, if you're like, if you're a parent of adult children, my gorgeous Saggies, and you're like, you know, yeah, we'll give you, say, $10,000 towards your wedding, and then that 10,000 became 20, because they were soaking you. You know, they were like, oh, we can get more out of them, instead of sitting down and saying we need more help, or, you know, we're working with their parents are going to do this. Can you match that? You know what I mean? Like if there was it wasn't a question. It was sneaky. It was sneaky. There was some sneaky thing that occurred where they tried to get more money out of you, more out of you. They were exploitative. Whoever these people are were exploitative because you were nice to them. You got to protect yourself. Don't come in with love with these people. What's happening? This is about to go over your Aquarius energy. This person that's praying, they want to escape. Whoever this is, what are they praying for? They're praying for escape. They want to get away. They want to get away from, there might be, like I said, it could be a child who's somehow trapped with some real monsters within the family system. Yep, there it is. They want to escape. This is grandparents, so this could be a grandparent alienation situation. King of Cups here, somebody guarding the precious pearl. They're waiting for you to come and fight for them. 7 of Coins, holding back has been a real failure. If you've held back, oh, you're going to have regrets about that if you held back on this one. Yeah, yep. Virgo energy here, single, ready to mingle. You got to protect yourself. Wow, that's come out multiple times. All right. What do you got? You know, you're gonna be at a crossroads here, and look what came out. The devil. So the devil's always at the crossroads here, Saggie, and this is no different. All right. Are you gonna have a victory over the devil? Let's go find out in the extended, okay? This really went way too long, but we clarified a lot. Fleeting beauty, number 13. All right, that's where we create resistance for ourselves. So some of you might feel a little insecure, particularly about your looks at this time. I don't know what's going on for you, but that energy of fleeting beauty is here, number 13. It's kind of like, oh, I think someone here is sort of feeling not great about themselves because you've had to deal with this energy, and I don't blame you. There's also a decision you're going to have to make about a person who is like the devil. All right, we're going to find out more about that over on Patreon. The devil's there at the crossroads here. You're going to be at a crossroads. Let's find out what to do over on Patreon. I love you, my gorgeous Saggies. This, again, is for Twisted Tarot. There's a twist here coming up. The twist is that I didn't want to read the negatives. I even changed the deck early in the reading. It didn't matter. It's coming out. So we're going to hear about it. Some of you are on the same path as Isis. You're kind of going through this space of having to put your life back together again, having to regroup, having to come back swinging. Someone here has to come out swinging, come back swinging, is what I'm hearing from the other side, that you're going to have to fight for your rights, fight for yourself, maybe fight for a child in particular is coming out, okay? Let's see what happens here. Children could be involved with the sun. 5th house is where we see children, and firstborn child could be a part of the equation in some way. You could also be a firstborn child. So let's go over to Patreon and find out what this crossroads is and what the devil's doing there. The devil's going to try to tempt you, right? They're always at the crossroads, and it's a snake. So this is going to be this year of the snake. I see this happening in October for you. Let's find out more soon. All right, I'll see you over there, guys. Bye now.